10 cheap clothing mistakes that everyone needs to avoid. I can't even tell you guys the amount of things that get sent to me that are legit pure garbage. So it makes it really fun for planning content and sharing items with you guys. And obviously personal style is just that, it's personal, so obviously wear what you love and what you feel great in. But I've always made a thing here on my channel of just sharing things that I think are very chic, stylish, timeless, and also things that are just garbage. Noisy, plastic fabrics. So not necessarily plastic in general, but they look and feel like plastic. And I've gotten several items in where online it looked great, and then when I got it in, I'm like, this literally looks like a garbage bag. If it has that like plasticky, almost like garbage bag feel to it, send it back. Absolutely not worth it. Hemlines. Now, I used to buy this all the time as far as jeans. I even have tutorials on my channel where I would share how to cut jeans for petites. And, you know, back then it was definitely harder to find really stylish jeans at a petite friendly inseam. So that's why I ended up doing that a lot. Now I'm just looking at it, you know, brands sell jeans intentionally with a raw hemline, and that's just brands cutting corners. They're selling you an item that costs them less to make now, and they're selling it for the same price they would with normal finished hemline jeans. And sometimes they may even charge more because it ended up being trendy. Kind of crazy how certain trends become so normal when it's just like a sneaky way brands just cut corners. Poorly stitched pieces. Now, I feel like when it comes to poorly stitched pieces, Amazon is a huge culprit for this. One of the reasons why I don't share a lot of Amazon clothing is just how terrible the stitching is and the quality, the fabric, and everything. It's really shocking to me how many content creators share hundreds and hundreds of clothing from Amazon saying that the quality is great, this is amazing. And I'm just like thinking, have you seen something that's actually well made and stitched well and put together properly and has a good fabric composition? Because let me tell you, after shopping at so many different sites, trying out items that are very expensive, trying out items that are similar, less expensive, and then trying to find dupe versions from Amazon, I'll tell you this, a lot of times you get what you pay for. And Amazon, let's be real, most of the items, they are not inexpensive for what you're getting. You're sacrificing so much on the quality and the poor stitching, something that's like decently priced, but it's still not a good deal if you're comparing the price you're paying for it plus the quality that you're getting. Whereas you could buy the same item, spend like $5 extra more, and have something where it's stitched really well, the fabric is so much better, it holds up way better in the washer and dryer. Jeggings. Now, this has definitely, I think, come out of style now. I don't think they're really flattering at all, just that stretch and how it's so skin tight to your body. And I just think when you're choosing denim jeans, what looks really high-end and expensive is just thicker denim jeans that just have a tiny bit of stretch to them. You don't need just like a ton of elastane / stretch into the jean. You just need a little bit for that comfort, so that way you can have most of the material in cotton, and it gives that very high-end and luxe look with denim jeans. What I like to go for is maybe 1% elastane. Also, if you get something that's 100% cotton, it does naturally stretch over time and it actually holds its shape better, and it will stretch and mold to your figure as well. So keep that in mind. Cheesy graphic clothing like this. I mean, whenever I'm like trying to find even some Amazon recommendations for you guys, which honestly, obviously isn't often, I come across really cheesy graphic clothing like this. Now, I'm not against graphic clothing if you love that, but something like this is very, very cheesy. So I would avoid this, and if you like graphic clothing, maybe offer something like this. This is not my style at all personally, but something like this would be a lot easier to style with other pieces. Scratched up sunglasses definitely cheapens an outfit, and I am horrible at this. Not even just scratched up glasses, but not even wiping my glasses so there's no smudges on them. I'm horrible at this. I'm trying to be better. That's why I love buying inexpensive glasses. I hate splurging on sunglasses. Fine if you enjoy that and you're able to, you know, maintain it and take care of it really well, that's great. I just don't. I'm really lazy. Visible bra band under your arms. I am so guilty of this. This is so hard because when you have a fuller bust, all my fuller bust girlies know that when you have a large chest size, wearing a bra obviously that fits you properly, wearing tanks, dresses, tops that just expose shoulder. A lot of times you'll see that bra on the side, and honestly, yes, it looks so cheap, but for us fuller bust girls, it's so hard to avoid it. One thing I want to point out is that this top specifically, this one's from Abercrombie, see how it comes up higher. So it takes a little bit of digging and time to find like the best ones, but I noticed Abercrombie a lot of times comes out with very flattering tanks that cover the bra perfectly. The biggest thing is just making sure the straps aren't too long, because if the straps are too long, then you'll end up seeing your bra on the side, which can look very cheap and unflattering. Next thing I noticed when it comes to t-shirts that make t-shirts honestly look kind of cheap, and I'm not sure what the name of this is. I really tried looking it up to find the name of it. I just couldn't find it, but it's this top. You see the stitching on the chest here? Not sure if there's a purpose for that, what the name for that is. Somebody knows, please tell me, because I'm getting so frustrated trying to find out the name for this stitch. Anyways, this to me, I'm not sure if there's a purpose for it, but it looks cheap. It kind of makes the t-shirt look really, really casual. Even though essentially this t-shirt probably had more work put into it, because that's just extra stitching, more cost that goes into it. But I would do without it and just go for a t-shirt. Very minimal, clean, simple, no extra funky stitches. I mentioned this before and I was happy to hear that a lot of you guys agreed with this, but waffle knit tops so often, more often than not, look so freaking cheap. Shared examples from Amazon here. Like, even just looking at the photos, these look like garbage. I'm sorry. They look so cheap. Even when you get it in, you feel it and it just feels horrible. You wash it one time and I will guarantee you it's going to have tons of pilling. It's going to shrink. The shape of it will change. It's really hard to find good waffle knit materials. And what I've noticed, if you love that texture, avoid the larger waffle print and go for like the really small ones where it's just a hint, you barely notice it. And then I wanted to end this video on a fashion item that is so trendy, that looks so freaking cheap, and it's just mind-blowing to me, the items that are trending. It just makes me see how easily people are influenced. That puts, honestly for me, I feel like so much more pressure on what I share here. People will really get influenced so easily with what you share and what you recommend, so I take my position here so seriously. You know, trends come and go and so many of them look so stupid. So this is one of them, boxer shorts. You tell me, yay, nay. For me, it's a nay. I hate it. Looks so cheap, being so dramatic, but honestly, it's just ridiculous. Put on a proper pair of shorts, denim shorts, linen shorts, casual shorts. And this just goes to show that like people get so influenced so easily by the most ridiculous trendy items. This is just something I will never recommend to people. I obviously am all for trying out new things and experimenting with your style and trying different things. And our style obviously evolves and changes as we get older, but this is not the way to do it. You guys let me know what you think. I know I'm being very bold and out there with this, but somebody has to say it. But anyways, with that brings us to the end of this video. 10 cheap clothing mistakes I think all of us need to avoid. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more weekly videos. And I made a video recently on 10 ways to improve your summer style, so I'll see you over on this video. Bye!